A statement that's often shared around the topic of DE&I is that we need to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. What are your views and thoughts on this, Percy?
Yeah, being uncomfortable will get you to your dreams and your goals, or get you where you want to go at. When you're on that track of comfortness, you forget about others. You only think about yourself. And when you're uncomfortable, you stay humble. You keep pushing yourself. You push others around you. Uncomfortableness have always pushed me and made me work harder to get to where I need to get at.
Let's seek some discomfort here together. Ready?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Why does the victimization mentality stand in the way of economic empowerment?
Because we can't get past the past. We can't change the past, but we can change the future. And I think we talk about economic empowerment. We think it's all about money. It's not just about money. It's about education and knowledge. We have a lack of information, so we don't even know how to get to the money because we're not educated to get there. So that's the changes that we have to make. Economic empowerment, it starts with creating opportunity for our cultures and our community. But all that happens through education. Education, knowledge, information is so important. And I think we have to start working on that. In the Bible, you don't pray for money, you pray for wisdom. That is the most important thing that you see. Wisdom is knowledge, is what's going to get us to where we need to be at. And like I say, I just think it's a lack of information that we have. And like you say, even with yourself, you don't know, you thinking you where you want to be at. And then now you upset with yourself because you're not where you want to be at, because you haven't had the proper education or preparation to be where you need to go at. And I talk about it all the time in my business. If I'm not the smartest person in the room, I shouldn't have to be. I want to have people around. I want to have experts. Everybody has a job to do, a role to play. Everybody's a part of the team. And I think that everybody think that they need to know everything. You don't need to know everything, because we are students of the game. And information and technology is changing so much that we have to keep educating ourselves. So for me, I'm seeking information all the time. Even if you're at the highest level, you still should be a student of the game.
So how can large institutions create the conditions for their employees, students, patients, and consumers to tell their stories without fear of judgment?
Well, it's all about having integrity and being truthful. When you be truthful, people could understand and feel that passion. But also you have to have some compassion for others. Like I said, we all are work in progress. We have nothing to prove. When you're truthful, I think any corporation, any business leader, people are going to understand that. And like I said, nobody is perfect. It's all about consistency. It's all about putting the work in. I think when you appreciate others around, you can have compassion for other people. Because when you have a bad day or something go wrong, a family member that gets in trouble, somebody just stereotype you for no reason, you got to put that trust and faith in God. And I said, being truthful and having integrity, you can overcome anything.
Well, and you know what, Percy, let's be real between the two of us.
Yes.
I just met you 3 weeks ago.
Yes.
And I asked you to be involved in this conversation. And I'll never forget what you said, because I said, hey, Percy, this one may not be big enough for you. And you said, Glenn, nothing is ever too small if it's the right conversation. And I hope that everyone that's listening sees the wisdom in that comment. So thank you, Percy, for leading by example.